Throughout this course, we go through a lot of detail, especially in the marketing module, on really understand your customers, their pain points, what drives them, what's important to them, and really get a good feel on, in the customer's world, why do they do business with you? Why do you stand out? Again, on the branding point of view, why are you relevant to them? One of the important things, and this I guess comes with more experience, is actually it's to do with something called payment terms. In business, this is where often when you buy a product, you might be able to pay 30 days late, end of month, or 60 days, 90 days. So what that allows you to do is buy stock, do stuff to it, manufacture it, add value to it, sell it, hopefully be paid before you pay your supplier. In different industries at different levels, freelancers often either get paid upfront or after 7 days. Larger businesses, 30, 60 days might not be uncommon. In some industries, but actually it can be a massive pain, some people actually only choose to pay after 120 days. So what that does, they obviously do that because they have cash flow issues, or it could be a corporate decision that that's just how they choose to run the business. But what that does, that will exclude them, and a huge range of suppliers will choose not to supply into them because of their demand on payment terms. So often this can be the really big end clients. They use their muscle to really kind of control the supply chain to give them a preferential business environment. Linking back to the past question though, when you really understand everything about your business, your service, but also your clients, there are things that you can do to give you a competitive advantage against your competitors. One example, in this case, I'm going to pick freelancers. I know that a lot of people who take this course will work for themselves. And it's all to do with how, when you understand your customer, you can actually make a conscious decision to say, actually, I want you to pay me after 7 days, which some customers will be fine with and they will happily pay you, and you can run a great business doing that. But actually, if you were quite cash rich and you could afford to, you as a freelancer could actually offer for your clients to pay you on 30 days, maybe even 60 days. And what that does, it will allow more people to be able to buy your product or service, to benefit from the value that you give them, to actually for them to feel the impact before they pay you. And whilst I wouldn't recommend this to everyone, it's the concept of actually being able to use payment terms as a tool to use to give you a competitive advantage. If you had £3-4 million in the bank, you could actually, as a competitive bargaining chip against your tight competitors where there's lots of competition in the market, if everyone else demands 30 days and you can say to your customers, actually, we'll do it on 60, maybe even 90, you're a lot more likely to win the business and therefore grow your business based on the tools that you can use compared to everyone else. This has to be applicable to you, and one thing which, when we touch on cash later on in the course, you always need to make sure the cash comes in quicker than it goes out. Because if that model is great for you, but you grow the business, at some point you're actually going to grow out of cash. You're going to grow into trouble. So we don't want to do that. But the point is, in one-off jobs and certain scenarios, it is a tool that you can use. So please, again, with payment terms, as well as everything else, just keep it at the back of your mind as something you can use to help grow your business.